In 1 Nephi chapter 2, verses 19 to 21, it says, And it came to pass that the Lord spake unto me, saying, Blessed art thou, Nephi, because of thy faith, for thou hast sought me diligently with lowliness of heart. And inasmuch as ye shall keep my commandments, ye shall prosper, and shall be led to a land of promise, yea, even a land which I have prepared for you, a land which is choice above all other lands. And inasmuch as thy brethren shall rebel against thee, they shall be cut off from the presence of the Lord. This idea that if you keep the commandments, you'll prosper in the land, and that if you don't keep the commandments, you'll be cut off, is repeated several times in the Book of Mormon, like at least 20 times in the Book of Mormon. This is an idea that filters down to subsequent prophets, and they believe in this. And there's a little bit of a concern that this can turn to a prosperity gospel. If people apply this individually, they might say, and I've seen this, they might say, oh, if I keep the commandments, I should be financially successful. I should be, I should have lots of blessings. And in a sense, that's true, but in a sense, that's also not true. You can't, God isn't he isn't like a chemical reaction. It's not like, he's not a math equation. Like, it's not, you do this and therefore you will get that. It's not like that. You're not going into a store buying things with your righteousness. And what it means to prosper isn't necessarily financial, and it's not necessarily temporal. There's a verse in 1 Nephi 17:2 where they're going through the wilderness, and Nephi says, you know what, God blessed me so much that even while we're eating raw meat in the wilderness, our women were able to provide plenty of milk for the infants, and we were able to survive. So for him, the prospering was survival in adverse circumstances. It wasn't, oh look, I was wealthy and I had a bunch of gold and silver, if that makes sense. And I think that lots of people have different expectations when they think of the word prosper. They think it means fancy cars and planes and things like that. But it's really, you're prospering spiritually. You are finding peace even in difficult times, and you're feeling supported and loved even in difficult times. Now, I do think that societies on a collective level do prosper when they keep the commandments. When they don't keep the commandments, society breaks down, and that's something that we see in the Book of Mormon a lot, is that when they are being wicked, their society does not prosper, and they don't have security. But I don't think it means that they are rich. It could mean that too, but I don't think it necessarily means that they're rich.